right, welcome everyone to the Project Prevent March statewide meeting. How is it March already?
Right, it's such a nice day out today.
It's beautiful. We're so happy to have some beautiful weather.
Yes.
We're hoping it will continue because last week really threw us off.
Yeah.
We
Did not see it coming.
No, and we were trying to do so many things and travel and give out these Ready, Set, Record awards. Everything,
none of that.
Yes, was changed. But I'm Laura. I have Stephanie here, and we are going to go ahead and get started. I think we may have a few more join. But again, thank you guys for hanging out with us, and let's jump in. I mentioned Ready, Set, Record. Let's have another round of applause for our finalists. So if you haven't had a chance to watch the film festival, it's available on our YouTube channel. You can also find it on our website so that you can see all of the amazing talent that's gone into these videos. I know that we've talked about it before. We had the most videos ever submitted by the most number of students ever that have participated in the highest number of schools. So it was a big year this year. And you can see our little highlight for two of our very own Project Prevent chapters that were finalists at Charleston High School, which we got to visit them yesterday. And Russellville High School, which we saw last week before the great ice storm. So this is the advanced, intermediate, and beginner first, second, and third place. Then we also have the best of categories. So that is all of our shout outs to these amazing students, but also just want to one more time congratulate all of you guys that were able to submit videos. I know we had so many from Charleston that had a finalist, but so many other students from Charleston submitted. We had some from Des Arc, some from Eastham, some from Nashville. We just had like so many of our chapters that participated in it this year. So we were just really happy that you guys were able to do that. So please go on and watch it. It's only about 25 minutes or so.
It's a really easy watch though, because the videos are really fun to see.
Yes, and short, if you could show it in class, that would be awesome too. If you have a health class or just like a homeroom or someplace that you want to share it. We did include like a class discussion guide if any of your teachers want to try to also kind of get students in the class talking about, tobacco and nicotine prevention and kind of their thoughts on what should be done or what we could do differently or that type of thing. There's a discussion guide included too. Not, of course, required, but it's there if anybody wants it. And of course, you can just watch it on your own, on your phone, show it to your friends, show it to your family. It is a lot of fun. There's some really good ones this year. So if you have questions about that, let us know. It was so much fun. It's one of those things that we talk about all year long because it opens in September and you have through January to submit these videos, but some students really do work on them that long. I mean, it takes a lot of effort. So we're really just happy with everyone that was able to participate this year. So it's on our YouTube channel, also on our website, the Film Festival. This is a lot of text, I know, but I was trying to figure out the best way to just sum this up if anyone is not familiar with Kick Butts Day or the National Day of Action. If you go to takedowntobacco.org, it will tell you everything you need to know about this national event. But it's been around for a long time. April 1st is the date this year for the Take Down Tobacco National Day of Action. So this is where young people, activists, educators, parents, teachers, everyone can work together to organize an event to help take down tobacco. So they have some good ideas of things that you can do. This will fall on a Friday, and April 1st is also April Fool's Day.
Was funny that that's the day.
I think that there could be some really cool play on some tie-ins there. So I look forward to hearing and seeing if you guys do plan any projects around Take Down Tobacco Day. So again, it's takedowntobacco.org, and you have a month to think about it because it is on April Fool's Day, April 1st. So just wanted to give that a plug. And there was one other thing that I wanted to be sure to mention. This went out in the Friday email last week, but our friends at the Arkansas Tobacco Education Initiative are hosting a webinar on secondhand smoke, thirdhand smoke, and Act 811 is the law saying that it is illegal in Arkansas to smoke in vehicles with children under 14 years of age. So they're hosting a webinar that's free on March 15th. It's at 9 a.m. So if you are interested in that, Allie Span is the contact and her email is here. And it's also in that Friday email from last week, and I'll include it again this week. Again, that's our friends here in Arkansas, the Arkansas Tobacco Education Initiative. They're kind of like our counterparts that do, I guess, like Project Prevent for Adults. Yeah.
Project Prevent for Adults.
Yes, a plug for that, March 15th. And again, Allie Span, and I'll include that in this week's email too. Okay, moving kind of quickly, but we have a lot. This is where we really need to talk to you guys.
Yes. We need some help.
We need some help because we have absolutely loved the spring tour, and it carried on into the fall.
Seemed like you guys really loved it too.
We tried to call it something else. We can't really come up with a great name for it other than the spring tour. But if you're not familiar, we created this because during COVID, we were not able to really do a lot of events. Everything had to be virtual. So this was our way of creating a safe, fun outdoor visit for our Project Prevent chapters, and so that you guys could be involved with us setting up a booth during your lunches at your school, and how we could spread tobacco-free messages and being vape-free, and getting this past year we had students at your schools sign a pledge to be vape-free, and we had all kinds of different prizes, fun like photo booth props, music, all that good stuff. Here's some pictures from several of them because we did a lot.
Yeah.
And you guys are still, we have a lot of requests to do it again, and we would love to, but we need some new ideas.
Yeah. What should we do?
What should we do for this event? Because we have the tent, we have the music, we have the photo booth props. We unfortunately are out, or at least really, really low on prizes. So we need some creative ideas. What would be an activity that would draw other kids at your school to this table in order to get them to either pledge to be tobacco free, or at least get them thinking about the harmful effects? Is there a game, a challenge, I don't know, a dance off? Like, what in the world could we do to still make this fun and engaging and make kids want to come to the booth during lunch? Because we had a ton of fun this last time, and we had these little pledge cards and we drew for prizes, and that was a big hit. But we need some new ideas. We're struggling.
Yes.
So help us on this struggle bus to figure out how we can plan a new spring tour. And we will also put out a sign-up sheet for this. In the past, we just kind of did it by email, but I'm going to create a sign-up link that you can choose your date. And we'll have several dates available in April and May so that we can visit you guys. So if you have questions about that, better yet, if you have ideas for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can send it in the chat now if you've had this grand idea come to you. Otherwise, you can email us.
Yes, or DM us on social media. Yes, but please let us know because we need you guys. Okay, spring tour. And if you have another name for it, that'd be great.
Yeah, we
too.
love that too.
All right, let's talk about what you guys have been up to. Enough about us. Let's look at some of the fun stuff that you guys have going on. This is Harrison Middle School, had an event around Valentine's Day, and I thought these were so cute.
I don't know how they made those big candies, but they're so cute.
I know they are, and they're even wrapped in the plastic, like you would wrap the candy, and they have these giant Hershey's Kisses. But it was vaping isn't sweet. Candy, not vape, say no to tobacco, just cute messages on these giant candies that they set up a booth in their hallway, and it got a lot of attention. So I thought these were so adorable.
Yeah, I feel like I love all the themes all the time because it seems like such a great way to make kids want to come and see what you're doing at your table.
Right. Yes, it totally works. So this was so cute, outside the box, not like anything that we have seen before. Yes. And that's impressive because we've seen a lot of stuff. So way to go, Harrison Middle School.
Okay, I feel like this meeting is full of a lot of impressive creative ideas.
Okay, Poen High School did it again, and we have 2 slides of pictures for this because it was just too cute.
So cute.
So we've talked about how secondhand smoke can affect your pets, and we've given you guys those materials, and so many of you have done great things with these, taking them to your vet's offices, pet stores, humane society, those type of places, so that people understand the dangers of smoking around your pets and encouraging people to quit. Well, Poen did not bring in real pets to school, but this little genius idea of setting up in the hallway with all of their information and all of their signs around keeping your best friend healthy and loving your pet, and all of their chapter members brought a stuffed animal pet
and like carried it around during the day.
And we had a unicorn, we had a sloth. This boy has a dinosaur, like a little plastic dinosaur. It could be anything. I see a narwhal. I just thought this was so creative. And who doesn't want to bring a stuffed animal to school?
Right.
I feel like we need to do that here at the hospital.
Really do.
So cute and such a good idea. And these changing gears sunglasses from the conference are making a second appearance. So I love that
those
too. Great job, Poen. So creative. Yay. So Bentonville getting some good promotion out of this one.
So their Bentonville Beavers Pathfinder Club, they met. I think they maybe did some planning for some projects, but they also talked about My Reason to Write and Drawing for a Difference.
And I know a lot of you guys are doing that right now, and we really appreciate it. It's for our younger grades, but you guys can help us spread the word. So we have extra posters too, if you guys still need some of those, but all that information is on the website. And this runs through April. I should know this. What's the magic number? Through April 8th. 9th?
Okay,
8th.
Okay.
Right. So this is ongoing art contest and an essay contest for our K through 6th grade. So please help us spread the word, and thank you. Bentonville, I look forward to getting their entries. We've already gotten some from a few different elementary schools. So that's going to be fun. We'll be glad to show you guys the winning artwork and some clips from the winning essays. Okay.
Oh yeah, this was super cool.
I know. I love this. I love the picture with the Washington Monument.
Yes. So I don't remember as much about what's going on in the left picture.
So you guys are familiar, a lot of you are familiar with RAD, which is Rise Above Alcohol and Drugs, and that includes tobacco too. So we work really closely with the people who, the RAD coordinators, and a lot of our chapters are both Project Prevent and RAD. Which is really great because the tie-in is perfect. So Melbourne High School was able to attend the National CADCA conference. Let me see if I can get this right. It is Community Anti-Drug Coalitions of America.
Man, I was gonna be really impressed, and I am.
Yeah, so they were able to go to DC and attend.
Super cool that they were able to actually go and get that information like straight from there.
I know. Wonderful. And I love that we've got this Project Prevent t-shirt just peeking in the back back here. Way to represent.
Small shout out.
Who else do we have? We had a lot this month.
Okay. This one I do know about, which is another really creative out of the box idea.
This. Mina's on right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so for Through with Chew Week, which was a couple weeks ago, last week. Okay.
Where did February go?
Right.
Last week, I think.
It was soonish. So they set up a booth, and I want to say they've done this before, right?
Yes, they definitely did it last year, and maybe even the year before that. But which is my favorite.
It seems like a huge hit at their school. And they set up a table with information for Through with Chew Week. And so when students would come up and sign a pledge, I believe, they would in return receive a actual pickle. And so their little saying in the far left picture, you can see it's pickle your choices wisely to be chew tobacco free.
I just love it. Who doesn't want a pickle?
Right.
That's genius.
So creative.
And seems like not a lot of effort. So
no, but it's
not
like
very
a huge
expensive,
hit.
But a huge hit. So maybe this is what we do for the spring tour.
Right. We give out pickles.
We have another one from Mina because they were busy.
So Mina also had a lot of pictures. They celebrated Random Acts of Kindness Week at their school. And so I think the pickle booth was also part of that. I think the pickle booth they did on Friday to kind of wrap up the week. But these pictures, on the left, they have some little information, some little tobacco prevention messages they handed out, but they made announcements daily at their school. And then they also, with prevention messages, and then they also shared a kindness quote of the week to kind of tie that in. And they also, I think this picture on the right is what's going on there. They handed out little snack bags to their teachers with prevention messages attached.
It's a little random act of kindness. I think this is such a great example of how whatever is going on, whether it's like a national day of whatever, love your pets day or random acts of kindness or anything else that's going on, it may not have anything to do with tobacco prevention, but there is always a way to tie them together. Yes, there's always a way.
Always a loophole here.
Yes. And I think, for you guys, as chapter members, like we don't, you might want to mix it up. You might not want to always just talk about smoking, dipping, and vaping. So
it keeps it real fresh with the themes like Pets Day and Kindness Week and all that stuff.
I love it. Great idea. Awesome work. We have, my favorite. Green Forest does this every year. Miss Belage, their advisor, is a big fan of Mardi Gras. She may be a native of Louisiana. I know she's big into Mardi Gras. And they do this every year where their chapter members put on a Mardi Gras parade at the school. So you can see the picture in the middle with their mascot. There's actually band members following him. They're like, they've got like the drum line and they're marching through the hallways. So with that, they throw out beads, and you can see on the beads, they all have a tobacco prevention message attached to each one. So it'll be like a little fact or like, encouragement of why and how you should live tobacco free. And it's a huge hit there. I think they look forward to it every year.
And I'm so impressed that they put on this whole parade and get the band involved through the school hallway.
Got the mascot. Such a neat idea. And Mardi Gras is a season, so it's not a day.
Right.
This can still be done. If anyone wants to steal this idea, I think the investment is the cost of the beads and then your students' time as far as like attaching the little messages. But again, takes some coordination, takes some effort, but not a very costly project.
Yeah.
And how fun. I just love it.
Super fun.
And I think, we just got to see this yesterday, and Miss Hicks is on right now too. So this is so cute.
Adorable.
And she says credit goes to Ashley Kerbo for the idea.
Nice.
But I love this. You want to talk about Flat Stanley?
Yeah, so I don't know if any of you know about like Flat Stanley in general. So when I was in school, we had this thing called Flat Stanley. It was like a book, I believe. And Stanley was just this little guy cut out on a piece of paper, and he could travel around and like share information.
What he did.
Yeah, so that's what they did. They have this board at the top. You can see they all like decorated their own little Flat Stanleys. The one on the far right has the Be Well logo. I think they all have the Be Well logo and the Project Prevent logo, but he has the little like prevention design on his cape and stuff. So they created these little Flat Stanleys and took them all around their school. You can see these pictures at the bottom.
And places in the community, because the one at the bottom, she's at the animal shelter.
Oh, cool. And handed out information from Flat Stanley.
Yes, for tobacco prevention and cessation. So I thought, how adorable.
Yes, and they got some great photos from this project.
Yeah, so visiting their school, their community, and spreading the word. And who doesn't want to receive any kind of message from Flat Stanley?
I totally would.
Love it. Okay, wow, we're moving fast today, which it is 12:20. Okay, maybe not fast enough.
Yeah, trippy.
You guys are doing some amazing work, and I have been trying to go through the reports and make sure that I'm catching everyone's, but there's so many things going on, and I know we are not able to highlight everybody every month. But if you are able to send us pictures, we try to give you guys a shout out, because I for one, you deserve the credit, but also it really helps everyone else come up with new ideas too. Right. So please keep sending those, and I'll turn it over to you for everybody's favorite time of the day.
Yes, of course. And just real quick on the pictures, if you are attaching them to your reports, that's great, and to keep doing that. But if you can, and it's easy for you to go ahead and just email them also, that's really helpful, because then we make sure that we have them and see them and can share them. So Trivia Tuesday winners, I don't know if I can do the.
Yes, right. Oh, look at us.
Our winners for March are.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, Aubrey Rush 1, Nate _Henderson 7, and Carly _June 15.
Yay.
So congrats to these three.
So what happens next?
Right, if this is you, congratulations. I'll tag these people on our Instagram page after the meeting is over. So if this is you or one of your friends, let them know to send us a DM on Instagram, and we will get in touch with them and get them a prize.
Yes, it's an actual prize. We said we'd almost ran out of prizes. We
have enough for a Trivia
Tuesday. If you're not familiar with Trivia Tuesday, it's every Tuesday on the Instagram story. It's like, what, 3-4 questions?
Yeah. Also, if you have a question you would love to submit to us to use for Trivia Tuesday in the future, we're always open to new question ideas. So go ahead and send us a DM with that too.
And I'll give you a little like leg up on the competition if you're listening now. Next week is going to be all about Project Prevent Next Generation. So
study up
what you know about Next Gen, because we have our Next Gen meeting next week, but also coming up is the Next Gen
ever
Summit. We're so excited. That's our 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, and we're having it at the zoo. So we'll be sure to share pictures and things with you guys. And of course, it'll be all over the social media, but we're super excited about that. Couple other things coming up. I think I just have some quick reminders. The baseball games will be here before we know it. It's already March, and we have our first one in April. So the Arkansas Travelers game, April 26th, that's the game that's during the day. I think it starts at 11. You guys we would love for you to attend. We'll be there with a table set up and be doing some different fun things throughout the game. It is $5 to get in. There's also some food options. We talked about this last month, but you're welcome to use your chapter activity funds if you need to do that to pay for your tickets or for your bus, or even a substitute teacher if you're a teacher and you need to leave for the day. We would love to have you there. The Naturals game is May 1st, and that's actually on a Sunday up in Springdale. So we would also love to see you if you are in that area, or if you just feel like traveling to Northwest Arkansas.
Yep. Both of the ball games are always also a fun time.
Yes. Also, we mentioned last time that we still have a lot of these Changing Gears workbooks. So if you did not get one from the conference, whether you attended in person or virtual, or if you need any more, just please let us know and we can get those in the mail to you. And then we have some of these My Reason to Write and Drawing for a Difference posters that we could also send out too. So we're happy to get those to you if you'll just email me and let me know what you need and how many. And then I wanted to do one last reminder about your chapter reports. So this has been kind of under construction for the last couple of years. We've tried to figure out with the Department of Health the best way to capture all of the amazing things that you guys are doing. But we have this chapter report that's on our website, and it'll be this little red button that says click here to submit a chapter report. It's on the home page, but also it's under get involved chapter reports. So it is following that link, you'll just put in your chapter information and what event you did, or your meetings and that type of thing. And those of you that are receiving a mini grant, remember that you have to report at least 2 activities each semester, which most of you do more than that, and all of you are able to do at least that. So just be sure that you're getting those reports into, so we can make sure that you get credit for all of these awesome things that you guys have been doing. What else? At least we make ourselves laugh.
Right.
So
you guys are laughing out there.
We really want to see you guys soon, whether it's at the baseball games or if we can figure out a new kind of spin on our spring tour and we can visit you there. We were excited to see our friends in Charleston yesterday for delivering the Ready, Set, Record trophies, but we are looking forward to traveling this April and May, and hope that we'll be able to see you guys. So like I said, look for that link to sign up for the spring tour that will come out this Friday on the Friday email, the weekly update email. But also please give us your ideas. If you think of something that would be so much fun and manageable enough that we could do during lunch periods. We will still have our tent. We want to do it outside again, just to be a little more COVID friendly. But think of things that we could do to engage all of your friends at school.
Need a fun game, challenge,
right?
Any of the above.
All those things that you can think of. No idea is a bad idea.
No,
at this point.
We will accept them all.
Okay, we have about 5 minutes left, and I know we have a handful of you guys on with us live. So we have a little bit of some stuff in the chat. Awesome idea, Poen. Yes, I agree. All these groups impress me with their creativity. They're all
Me
awesome.
too.
I agree, Miss Sims. So if you guys have any questions or anything you want to share or any shout outs, now is the time. You can unmute or put it in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. I see not only Mina in Charleston, but Lisa is on. So if anybody wants to unmute,
Say anything.
say anything. We have a lot of fun things coming up these next couple of months, and then, you know, it'll be over. The
Summer
school year will
already.
be done. You guys just have like 2 weeks before spring break, and then
It's
it goes
crazy. I
so
don't
fast after
understand
that.
Where the beginning of the year went.
I know it has been. It's been a crazy year. But you guys have really hung in there.
Yeah,
And
and like
just
still be doing some great
Still
things.
doing some great things. We're very proud and impressed. Okay, well, I'm not seeing anything new in the chat. So if you guys don't have anything, of course, me and Stephanie are always here. Here's our contact information. Email us, call us, drop something in the chat, or I'm sorry, in the DMs for Stephanie. We are still looking to hire our third position. So maybe by the next time we see you guys in the April
Someone could
statewide
be
meeting,
here.
we may have a new friend with us. We would
Really
we
love
would
that.
really love that. Okay, well, thank you guys for jumping on here. And of course, just let us know if there's anything that we can help you with or anything that you need. And please continue to do this amazing work. We really appreciate everything that you guys are doing. All right.
That's it.
Happy Wednesday. Have a great rest of the week.